Hello everyone, welcome back to another P3D video. Flying as LATAM, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's the, well, if you know, it's the merge between LAN and TAM. That sounds so weird to say. And we're flying the 319, registration Papa Tango, Tango Mike Oscar. This is a 319. This is the FSLabs A319, the IAE engine option. These guys actually have CFMs as well on the 319s. You might have just seen those red X's. I'll address that in just a moment. But anyway, we are at this airport, Sierra Bravo Papa Alpha, which in the real world terms Porto Alegre, I think. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but either way, it's somewhere in Brazil. In fact, it's here. And we're flying off to Rio Santos Dumont, I think is pronunciation for that. I don't know. But this is the fun, interesting airport. I've just flown here on Twitch live stream, and I really loved the approach. So I want to fly there again. Maybe do a different approach. There's an RNAV approach into 02 right, which comes around to the right of the mountain here. We can come in straight in from where we're flying. So it's a really cool airport. At the moment, I don't know if it's gone off sale, but at the time of recording, this airport was on sale, or still is on sale, from 45% off. So it's a really fun airport, and I thought I'd fly there again. And this time on a video. So the red X's, well, those are SOD issues. So where I get this scenery from is someone who made freeware scenery. He's just stopped now, which is a shame, but he's made quite a few Brazilian sceneries, and I don't know if he's made sceneries in anywhere else, but anyway, yeah, he's made Brazilian sceneries, and he implemented it with some SOD jetway, other SOD jetway add-on. Now the SOD jetway add-on, which is just an add-on of SOD models and stuff like that, so anyone can go and use those jetways in their scenery. This website to download these SOD jetways is now no longer available. So I don't have the files, and that's why SOD is giving me X's. However, I have contacted someone on the forum, or the blog post of where the scenery is from, to see if they can send me the files. Obviously I'm not waiting until they send it over, because who knows how long it will take, so I thought I might as well get this video on the road. And actually these jetways are SOD. These must be custom made for the scenery, but these aren't available. Well, I don't have them at the moment, so hopefully sometime I'll get them in this end, but for now you're gonna have to deal with some red X's. But at our jetway, at our stand, sorry, we have a jetway. So estimated flight time off to Rio is 1 hour and 30 minutes. So let's go and get going, shall we? Let's go and get the jetway over here. I hope it works. Yep. And that's a very slow moving jetway. Come on. It's a bit dead and quiet inside here. Let's get some batteries turned on. And a RZanolli active system 2. Almost looks like ARM. Just wait for this jetway to connect up. Very small, skinny one. Isn't that meant to move with the jetway? These wires. Jetway operation complete. External power on. Irises align. Cruise oxygen and pack 1 and 2 on. And we'll get the MCDUs turned on. And the DCDUs. I don't know if this aircraft's got DCDUs, but the delivery from the forum didn't come with a pack or like a config, aircraft config, so it's just loaded the default FSLabs settings basically. Add to FMGC, AOC menu in it. JJ. That must be the old TAM thing, but it's meant to be LA, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. 3317. Go to init page, it should say TAM. There we go, perfect. Because TAM is the call sign for LATAM Brazil. So there's many types of LATAM, like Brazil, Argentina, I think, and other places. And, well, yeah, we're flying the Brazil one, which their call sign in letter form is TAM. But I think it's also TAM in a call sign. So when you speak it out, yeah, it's TAM. So, a fact there. Right, let's load the fuel, 7 tons of it. And let's load on the passengers as well. And the baggage. So board now. Get GSX up and running. Unlike GSX now, doesn't request to undock the jetway when it realizes there's a jetway docked, which is really good. So no longer annoys me when I accidentally click undock jetway when it asks me to. You kind of get what I mean if you know what I mean. If you've had it yourself. That annoying GSX thing is now gone. Once you've got the jetway connected up already, before boarding is requested. Right, let's request the wind. We can put the block fuel in now because I've loaded it on already. IRSs will align faster than typical because we're in Brazil. It's closer to the equator than where I normally fly, like in Europe, Northern Europe. So IRSs won't take too long. So we can kind of get a bit of a fast setup. I know passengers won't take too long, and baggage, as long as it's nearby, wherever it's coming from, that won't take too long either. There's a random fuel station just parked there. I'm not sure why. It's, I don't know if that's a default P3D thing. Because the taxi signs aren't. Oh, there are taxi signs in the middle of things. Oh dear. We're going to have an interesting departure today. Are those default buildings in there, though? I don't think there's default buildings, but there's, for sure, a fuel station. Doesn't seem to be the only... I don't think there's any signs on the runway, so... or taxiway, so we won't be disturbed other than this fuel station. Okay. Right. Let's get back in. And let's go to the flight plan. Oh, yeah. AOC menu. Let's go to weather and request the weather here at the airport. And then we can see what runway we're going to be taking off from. Oh, that's not it. There we go. So the winds are currently 170 at 4 knots. There's one runway here. We're heading 11 or 29. So obviously 11 for departure. Plus, that's a shorter taxi. Plus it'll be on our way, direct on our way to Rio. So if we put that into here, so departure runway 11, and that is the this is a nice departure, Juice 1 Alpha, and that transitions into our route at Igbib. Yes, Juice. What a interesting departure. Nice, I like it. And also the QNH is 1016. It's only 19 degrees here. Right, let's get the constraints and airport data. I can zoom out and view us on both displays. And anything else I need to know from this? The wind is variable, but it's averaging 170. It's not that strong either, anyway, so it's okay. Back to the init page, we go back to hover over this, so once we get boarding complete, we can slap that in. Load sheet, this is the preliminary one, we can accept that and ignore it. And these are just all the slot information, performance estimation for takeoff. Okay, here's the baggage. It won't take too long to load because it's just Well, it's this type of baggage. Yeah, it's a bit foggy though. Visibility's not great. What's the weather like in... What does it say here actually? It says the visibility is 8,000. What's the weather like in Rio? Hopefully it's good. No, it's also... I guess it's the morning. What's the time in Brazil? Oh, let's just go Rio time. It's 8:47 AM. So I'm flying real time, real live weather. So hopefully it lifts. Because yeah, scattered 1,400 clouds, 8,000. Because this one of the approaches I'm definitely not doing if it was this visibility. So yeah, hopefully it lifts later on. The winds at the moment are in favour for the runway which we would like to land at, which is 02 right, which is good. Awesome. So hopefully, yeah, as I said, hopefully the weather lifts throughout the flight, and it warms up. Right, departure, the Juice 1 Alpha initial climb clearance. There isn't one, so I'll just put the transition altitude in, which is 6,000 into the FCU there. Is it FCU or MCP? I can't remember which one's which for Airbus and Boeing. Either way, it's there. 6,000 feet entered. And let's go and get the AP powered up. So master switch. Oh, and no smoking and seatbelt signs can go on. And start. Oh yeah, fueling's done as well, so we can put the pumps to auto. What's the passengers look like? 56 out of 150. Wow, that's taking forever to load. Is my GSX setting reset? Because it's meant to be on like very dense. Yeah, it seems to be loading very slowly. Loading. Yeah, lol. Yeah, it's not many. I've just thought of something amazing. Now, I don't think any devs, well, senior devs watch these videos, but now GSX loads passengers through sewed objects. So it knows there's a sewed jetway here. It loads passengers from a spawn point to the end point through the jetway. I don't know how it works it out, where as in how it works out how the passengers walk down the jetway. But what would be really cool is to have this part of the object too, part of the sewed object. Where is it possible to get passengers spawning here? You can see them walking down there, and then take a left and go into the aircraft. That would be really cool. I don't know if that's possible, but if sewed is like a point-to-point system where they'll just go floating in the air because of this turn. But that would be awesome if that is possible, but I don't know. Or even as I stated, GSX could have so much more possibilities, stating you can make your own. If there wasn't a jetway stand, you can set a route passengers can walk at if you turned off the bus to go back inside somewhere, for example, like you're at London Luton. You can set a route for passengers to walk in and out. Just like how you can make custom pushbacks. Like, I don't understand what could be so hard about that. It's not like it's impossible. Right, we've got 50 people left to get on the aircraft. APU's up and running, so we can get the external power off. We basically get everything ready, and as soon as boarding's done, we can get our pushback. Let's go to VHF1 here. We are on Unicom. There's no controllers online, and there's no one around us on VATSIM today. And let's get these turned on. Start hearing some things, and get the cockpit door locked up. Don't want to get distracted by some lovely Brazilian ladies walking by. Yeah. Right. I think overhead we'll leave for now. We'll keep the beacon light off until boarding's done. And yeah, I guess we'll just wait for passengers. Okay, welcome back. Boarding completed. So, let's wait a couple seconds and we can request the pushback. We don't have the EFB, so we'll just request it the good old way by going into phone. And back to VHF1, just clicking the mic button there. Let's give it some time though. This GSX thing, so I guess now I'll be ready. Sometimes it just ignores you. As such. Got a company message, what's this? Slot change. I've never had that message before. What was the original slot? No, this one. 12:11:45. Yeah, I completely missed that. Which is why it gave me the slot change. Does the interphone work still? Because I've set... Does this thing not work anymore? It's a trick. That's a RZanolli. That door... Oh, hello. Let's click that. There we go. Yeah, these are switching panels if you didn't know. You can put your doors up there if you want. Right, now the door's shut. I think it's maybe after the door shuts you can request the pushback. Either way, we can put the zero fuel weight into there. There we go. And once it connects up, we'll select a nose left for departure. Okay, so now we put that in, we go to flight planning to see if things filled out and everything's perfect. And I'll go to the performance page on this side and I'll go to the performance request on this side. So, is it 1-1 again? I forgot what runway it is. Yeah, 1-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very warm welcome.
Let's turn down Norman.
My name is Norman. It's my
intersections, yeah, I guess, why not? If there is an option to do that, then we'll do it. It's not wet, it's just, yeah, well, it's not wet at least. Just I'll put these all in. And this. We'll send it off for the request. Okay, beacon light on. Nose left. Back brake released. We'll start the engines up. Let's get going. Yeah, this, like, I've got a custom, it's not custom, it's the real, sorry, it's really loud. It's the real safety briefing for LATAM Brazil. So, but I didn't turn it down. It's really loud. So it's really annoying. I can only turn it down in this cockpit, so when I'm in the cabin it's super loud. Really loud. Let's see the fast walking Marshall. Company message. Okay. Performance. Does it give us intersections? No, okay, we'll do full length. That's okay, because the runway's not that long. So 131. 131. Oh, just didn't click anything. 136. That's flexing 67. Well, that's the takeoff shift. 67. And then, yeah, trim is flat 1. Parking brake set. I just had the generators go for the engine 2, so we'll start engine number 1. Yeah, so flat 1 up of 0.1. What did I do wrong? I don't know why I did wrong. There we go. Right, we get to flight plan page and terrain radar on that side. People get mad. I remember watching a video where someone got mad because it's not actually a terrain. It's not a radar, the terrain map. It's just a terrain map, or something like that. Because you can have it on the ground near people. It's not going to hurt anyone. Why is that still out? I hope that goes away. I hope there's a fail-safe on the FSLabs to where it just closes when it detects you off the ground, because I don't want to be cruising with that down. Unless there's a setting and like here or something.
Usando as alças. Se for colete salva-vidas, você o encontrará embaixo do seu assento. Retire-o da embalagem. Coloque-o sob a cabeça. Afivele e ajuste-o à sua cintura. Ao deixar o avião, infle o colete puxando a alça
Doors?
vermelha.
Well, it's a door of some sort, but I don't think no. I don't know.
Contato com a água.
I hope it closes. Right, GSX is gone. Let's get the APU off. That can give us a normal mode. We can get the flaps set and then do a flight controls check. So, full left, full right, all the way down, all the way, sorry, all the way up. Put a full left, put a full right. Trim 2.1. And right, we're good. Plug brake released. Pillar disconnect on. Taxi light on. Just turn off on. Oh yeah, max auto brake as well. Right, taxi. So taxi to the runway. I'll take a left here, and then just basically there. I want to go there. So yeah, left, then right. Good thing we're not lining up there, so. Yeah, I completely forgot this is a P3DV4 scenery, so I just didn't see any default buildings, so I just assumed it was fine until you click the record button and you see, well, taxiway signs. There's some signs which I think are correct in positioning, maybe. Some are just wrong. But how am I meant to know which one's correct? If you did the exclusion to remove all taxi signs, would it remove all the ones that are actually meant to be there? Okay, we're on Juliet now. And that's the runway. So, if we go takeoff config is normal, engine 1 oil temp is nice or low, it's yeah, I'll be fine soon. Just wait for it to clear up there. Actually, no one's on the run. No one's online, so we'll just line up here. Just wait for the engine to warm up. So all the lights on, strobe light on, and TCAS TRA standby. TCAS also, sorry, and also in system 1. The weather radar, and the error's gone away, so we know the engine has the oil's heated up now. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, this runway is 2,280 meters long, which at first you might think is short, but you wait until you see Rio. Okay, that can go off. Chrono on. 50% thrust. Make sure that's stable. Good. Man flex 67 SRS runway. What's this blue? And thrust is set. SB alive. 100 knots. There's central. V1 rotate. Right, that's what's the plan. Go up. Into the fog, mist, cloudiness, and there we go. That's a weird road. Did you just see that? It just ends. It's a weird road. Right, ground spoilers can disarm. Alright, climb first. Second, autopilot on, autopilot 2 even. And we'll climb all the way up to 370, which is our cruise today, and there's no restriction on that, so... I don't know if there are any restrictions. There is. But ignore it. So we'll climb straight through it. Straight through it. Turn Norman back up now, because it's not a stupid safety briefing.
All details can be found in your in-flight plan. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks.
Zoom out a bit. And we're passing this S speed, meaning we can go up to flap up without any issue.
And if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
This will look good when we come out the top of this. Apparently, it looks like we're getting Clibes. Don't know what word that is said. Clouds are topped at 7,600. Actually, it looks like we're coming out of it now. See a bit of blue sky. Bit of cloud surfing, shall we? Look at that. Very nice. Okay, that's past 6,000, which is our transition altitude, so... Well, as it says, put the systems to standard. We've got a left turn coming up. Sometime soon. Just as we pass this waypoint, we'll turn left. There we go. And once we pass 10,000 feet, as always, we'll turn off the main landing lights, we'll turn off the nose lights because they aren't doing anything, so yeah, we'll get the main landing lights off soon. I've always wondered, what's the point? Well, that's not the point. Why do most landing light switches have, you know, it's that thick? It's got 3 dots. 3 dots in them. It's the same in Boeing's, I think, as well. Is it because it's dark? If it's dark and you can't see which one says, which one's the landing light, so you can put your finger over it and see, oh wait, this one's got 3 dots on it. That must be the landing light. Oh, and it's 10,000, so that's off. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the departure. I can't wait for the arrival, so I'll kick you off. Kick you out until the arrival, so enjoy the cinematics. I'll see you very soon. It's going to be one hell of an arrival, so see you then. Hello everyone, welcome back into the descent. Passing flight level 165, been flying for an hour and 13 minutes, and so far the flight's been good. Let's get the seatbelt signs on, and the visibility is lifting in Rio.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly
I
be
think
landing.
so. Let's go and
Please
take a
ensure
check.
your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down, and window blind open. You now need to be
Yeah,
seated
it's
with your
lifting.
seatbelt
It was
fastened
lifted
ready for
at
landing.
least, so that's good.
Please help us by
And now we've got the weather as well. We can actually just pop it into here. So
magazines you do not want to take with you.
it's 26 degrees.
Toilets are no longer in service.
1016 and QNH. Wind is 360 at 5 knots. So I've plugged in the Arnav Tango 02 02 right. But I think we can get away with operating a visual approach now because of the visibility's been lifted. There's no clouds in sight at the airport, so it's a visual approach. If you plug in the Arnav Charlie, it turns into a visual approach, and I guess we could do that. But the Arnav Tango is basically exactly the same, but it's not visual. We'll just be following the flight director. If we look at this, plan mode here. Basically, this waypoint here, RJ704, roughly there, the visual approach, on the visual approach one, roughly around this waypoint here, it will become a visual. I don't think I'm upskilled yet, so we'll keep it with the RNAV. We've got to keep the flight director on, so we'll follow it through. Plus, it'll be a lot easier in a flight sim because you don't have like track IR, or I don't have anything to look around with without using the mouse, which is kind of hard to do because both hands are occupied. So minimum is 305 for the RNAV Tango in the Barrow. I'll put that in there, and that's all good. And definitely config full for landing today. The runway is 1,323 meters long. It is short. So, if any of you were expecting butters today, I apologise if I do not provide. Let's just put this down to 2,000 with a smooth landing, because I want to make sure we get our aircraft on the ground. That's our main priority. Otherwise, we're going around. There's no floating allowed, I guess you could say. No floating allowed for landings at this airport. Why does anyone ever request cinematics? It never actually has a close-up. There we go. Close-up one of the aircraft. Because they're the best for screenshots. Obviously, when you got zoom, when it's all the way out. Now I can't get one. There we go. That's kind of cool looking, but for screenshots, it's not the greatest because the aircraft's all pixelated. It's cooler than that, yeah, but not great for screenshots. Okay, passing 10k, so that's lights on, And yeah, as you can see, it's decelerating. So okay, could just about see the land come through. Well, you can see quite a bit there, but I think that's the actually no, the airport's around this area, I guess. Looking at the ND, yeah. So land's coming into play. Be flying over the ocean for a while, along the coastline. It's good to be back on the land, which is where this, well, I was about to say where this aircraft should be, but I guess it's always in the air. But you know, if you're landing, you kind of want to land on the land. I mean, it's in their name. What's that little bit there? It's poking up. Interesting. So this scenery is by what's his name? Paulo, Ricardo, I think. And his scenery is so detailed. It's not just the airport; it's a whole city as well. It's amazing. It looks so good. So if you like the look of this, I recommend buying it because it's one hell of a visual. Even though you're not doing visual approach, but it's one hell of a scenery to land at. Plus the airport is tricky itself, so it's best of both worlds, I guess. Now, by the looks of these waypoints, we're going to be at 2,000 for a bit. I can't quite tell. Or at least a slow descent. RJ22 is 2,000 feet. I think 2,000 feet is, I mean, it's quite low. I guess I understand why it's quite low, because well, you don't want to be high on this approach. Can you hear the plane going over my house? I do apologise. Yes, you don't want to be high on this approach at all. I recognise this mountain. The airport's there. That's the airport there. This mountain has the cable car, and we're going to be flying around the right of it, because obviously it'd be cool if you fly over this little trough here, but there's a cable car, so we can't get there. So we're flying around the right side of the mountain and swooping ourselves back in, and there you can see the wonderful Jesus on the mountain over there. I don't know much about Rio, so I do apologise, but you can see the buildings are loaded in, because they're not autogen buildings from the scenery. They're properly, like, they're just scenery, so they've already loaded in these buildings. It looks so good. Oh yes, right, QNH 1016. We don't have to change anything, because that's what it was at the departure, so that's good. We'll set the auto brake to medium. It'd be nice to know, does anyone know if, obviously auto brake max we're not going to be doing, but is auto brake max a thing on landings? Does it work? So I was discussing this on my stream when we landed here last time, and oh yeah, it'd just be nice to know, is auto brake max, I guess that answers the question. That really answers the question. You can't even engage it. Okay, ignore me. Yeah, so auto brake medium is the, I guess it's not the max you could do, just do manual braking. Yeah, so auto brake medium works though. Auto brake medium plus full reverse is what we're going to be doing today. Okay, we're going to pass this little this purple D here, which means decel, which means the approach phase will activate, like so. That little APPR is now going green, which we don't want to go down to a final speed for. That's what that does. It'll take you to the approach speed, which is 131, which I don't want to do. I want to go right down to 210 though, like so. I don't want to be too fast, but I don't want to be too slow, because otherwise it'll take forever to get there. The VDEV has come alive, as you can see there. I think it gets a bit more accurate when you get closer. It says we're like way too high at the moment, but I don't think we are. I'll bring out some speed brake though, because that'll definitely help us out. Good thing is we're not flying sharklets, because we'll be floating it for sure down that runway. I saw some, I don't know how to pronounce it, Azul. Oh, we're getting a bit too much speed there. Let's go flat one. That'll help that out. There we go. They have, or no, they fly 320 Neos into this airport, which is like wowzers. Another plane flying over the house. Or a helicopter. I can't tell through the headphones. Visually wise, we aren't too high. So, for now, I'm happy. Actually, let's go down to 180. There's definitely something flying over the house. Why now? Why not over the cruise? When I'm not recording? I mean, it's cool and everything, but it's a little trippy for you lot. Two different engine sounds. Definitely not annoying at all. It's a helicopter, just check flight radar. It's a helicopter. Okay. Right, we've hit approach now. We're going on to final approach nav. And I think it's time that we catch up with this VDEV. Let's go 2,000 feet per minute. Look at that scenery. Look at this approach. Like I told you, it's amazing. Ooh, let's go check Norman here. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Hi, it's Norman. Yes, let's take out and secure for landing.
Thank you.
See you on the ground, bye.
Bye. I don't want to get too low here. Maybe the VDEV isn't broken. And it's... Oh, here we go, here we go. There we go. Perfect, just in time. Found that approach. Perfect. What's the missed approach altitude? We should be setting 5,500. And flap 2. Oh yeah, we're on the spoilers now as well because we've at our speed and everything. Perfect. There's not an issue going on with my scenery. I'm not sure what that's doing. That wasn't there last time. Right, let's go find our approach speed now anyway. I don't know why that's still showing up though. Oh, that cancelled everything. Let's take out the autopilot. That cancelled the approach phase then. That was weird. Actually, let's take out the autopilot anyway. Let's put the thing back into climb. No, that's not working. Is it because ultimate throttle's off? Yeah. I don't know what happened there. There we go. Whoops. All that mayhem's over now. Right, config 3. Yeah, I swear that weird... That wasn't there last time. I swear. It must be my mesh setting or something. Must be some sort of irregularity somewhere and it's just getting really confused. So you can see the airport's there. We're going to go swoop left and swoop back right to line up with the runway. So we're fully configured now. All the lights are on. Yep, now they're on. And we're good to land. So just make sure the whole approach that you're following that VDEV there. So now the visual approach would typically start, which I guess is kind of easy from now.
1,000.
From what I said before, this visual approach isn't too bad by the looks of it. But it's a good helping hand to have the RNAV available for you. Holy, wait, we're still turning left? Are you kidding me? Wow, that's awesome. I can't get any screenshots that look good. There you go. Plenty now. Right, sorry about that. Got to take the screenshots. Okay, right, final right hand turn. pitch up a bit, because obviously I just said maybe I was going to plummet it there.
400.
Level it out, apparently.
100 above.
Okay, runway's in sight.
$300. Minimum.
Continue. Just line ourselves back up again. We've got 3 reds, 2 reds, 2 whites now. Pappies. Come on. It's better to be low than high. Especially, look at how short this runway looks. It's crazy.
100. 50. 30. 20. Retard.
Adult.
10. 5.
Touchdown. That wasn't too bad. Max reverse. Decel. That wasn't a bad landing. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Forward idle. And braking. I am pleasantly surprised at how well that went. Well, other than the autopilot. Well, me trying to fix this. Other than that, yeah, pretty good. Actually, no, that stays on. Test light. Let's turn all of these off. Oh, I need to get these on. Start the APU. Let's clear up.
Welcome to Rio. Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew.
Don't know what's going on there. That definitely wasn't there before. On my previous trip here. I don't know what's changed. Nothing's changed.
Portable electronic devices for
Right, weather radar off, TCAS off.
May now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal
1 hour and a half. 1 hour 29 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour 29.
and in the overhead lockers.
Not bad.
Do take care of opening the lockers.
Right, let's get a stand.
Balls out.
The jetway.
Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete.
Let's turn off the flight director. Perfect. Yeah, I'm 100% sure that that wasn't there before. And only thing that's changed is, well, there's nothing that's changed here in this area. So I have no idea. It must be some sort of mesh setting in prepared, and this is something that it just doesn't like. It's black though, it's not like stretched normal, so I don't know. Alright, let's turn off the lights. That runway, it looks so short from above. Obviously 1,300 meters is a long distance, but from that approach angle, boy, it looks short. Alright, stand 8. Stand 7. I'm not going to use GSX because, well, with this marshaled because it's going to be completely off. Because these aren't jetways that can just move to wherever you are. You've got to line up perfectly with these. Perfectly. So, that's what we do. Slow ourselves down. Not that much, blimey. I need to take a look at the parking system here, because maybe I can put a sewed parking system. Well, that's the 319 mark. It's a little too close there. I'll go to the next one. That'll do. Is he telling me to stop? Oh, yeah, he did tell me to stop, but I don't know. Okay, AP is on. AP bleed on now. Shut down the engines. Seatbelt signs off. Beacon light off. I turned off the beacon light a little too early, but at least it requests deboarding. Where was the landing pilot? Okay. Wait for the door to open, then we can send this off. So it says our flight time was 1 hour and 27 minutes. Block time, you know, around 1 hour 38. So if that door's open, then we get a... Actually, no, the block time is on that block, isn't it? So yeah, that should be 1 hour 38. Perfect. That's a really cool approach. Worth getting paid for that. Yeah, really pleased with the landing rate. I'll show you in just a moment as we send this off. The jetway is here, yeah? Why is it not opening the door? There we go. Oh, let's change the block time. 1 hour 37 now. Okay. So, welcome to Rio. I hope you... What? That's completely ruined the approach. The screenshot again. Let's get this angle. Can we see? Oh, we can see Jesus. Perfect. I hope it's Jesus. Because, like I said, I am really not cultured enough. If you don't have this scenery, get it. It's for this is the P3D V5 version. There's a V4 and FSX version from this Paulo Ricardo guy. So if you don't have it, it's definitely worth getting, because holy moly. Or even if you don't have the money, fly here in default, because I think it still would be fun. But as you can see with the scenery, get all the buildings, everything, it's amazeballs. So here's the landing rate. It was minus 192, way better than the one I did before in the previous stream, which was like minus 400 or something. And G-force is 1.34, so yeah, I'm really happy with that landing. With the runway that we had available. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's flight. I'll catch you all in the next one, and bye bye.